In this video, the Bitcoin price broke down out of this descending triangle to the downside. The question is, are we going to see the Bitcoin price break back above the support and resistance here, or will we continue to go to the downside? I'm gonna tell you what I believe is the more likely scenario to play out, and if you think that that sounds interesting, then I'll see you this video. Hello guys and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm going to bring you this cryptocurrency video. And let's dive into the price here. So we saw this big descending triangle and Bitcoin broke to the downside, and yeah, we're still below the support out of this descending triangle. And the big question is, of course, are the bulls going to be able to bring us back up, or are we going to continue to head down? Remember that the descending triangle target is all the way down here at 21.4k approximately. So let's go into the 4-hour time frame. I want to take a look at that. So here you can see that Bitcoin broke below the yellow support, which is the support out of this this descending triangle. We came down, and right now the bulls are stepping back in. And are we going to be able to break above this level? Because the support is at 31.2, so this is obviously the resistance that that Bitcoin has to break back above. And so far we can see that when we broke down, we didn't have any crazy volume. And I made a video telling you guys that the volume is not very high, which means that I'm not getting any super high confidence in this bearish position. And right now, when we're breaking up, we're seeing actually the same thing. We're not seeing any big volume. So I'm not seeing that the bulls are stepping in a big way here yet. But if we break above this support and resistance at 31.2, then at that point, I think that it's much more likely that the bulls are back in control on the 4-hour. And in that case, I'm going to close all of my short positions. Currently, I have 2 shorts open on Bitcoin because we broke down below the support here, obviously. My short position on Bybit for Bitcoin that I opened up a few days ago is right now up 100% in profits. But my Phoenix position that I opened up yesterday is right now at 5% in a loss. And this Phoenix position is a bigger position than the Bybit position, so but yeah, this one is at a loss as I am recording this because we're seeing a rebound. And if we continue to push higher here above resistance, then I'm going to close this short position at a loss. And remember guys, if you also want to trade the Bitcoin price short and long, you can do that on Phoenix. If you click my affiliate link here, you can get up to $1.2 thousand in free Bitcoin credited into your account if you deposit at least 1 Bitcoin into your account. You don't even have to trade with your own money. You can take the bonus for a trade and then you can take back your own money if you want to. But this is only for experienced and professional traders at all times. Alright, so is Bitcoin bullish or is Bitcoin bearish right now? Well, I would say yes, we did get a small little bounce here, but we have to consider the fact that on the 4-hour, look at this, we're still getting lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and lower lows like this. So we're still in a clear downtrend on the 4-hour here, as you can see. It's just a fact. I really do want to see Bitcoin break above 31.2 in order for me to flip. I wouldn't say I'm gonna flip super bullish, but I would say that I'm closing definitely my shorts at some point here, because I do believe that there's a lot of resistance here, and if you can break above that, then that's enough for me to close shorts. And if we break above this level at 32.4, then that means that we're getting a higher high on the 4-hour, so that would be a good sign on the 4-hour time frame. But going out on the daily here, we can see that obviously we're looking quite bearish. On the daily, we saw a daily close way below all of the previous daily closes there. And we also, if we go out to the weekly, we also saw a bearish weekly close right below all of the previous weekly closes there. So in my opinion, it could actually make sense to keep holding this short even if we break back above support, because we're still in such a clear downtrend. So you can do one of two things. I mean, if you are in a short right now, you can close it if we break above the resistance, or you can keep having it open and see if we can roll over again, because like I said, we are in a downtrend, and when we are in a downtrend, um, it shouldn't be a big risk holding a short position. That's my opinion, but obviously if we do see any big reaction from the bulls, then we have to reconsider. We also do have this big support line coming up here, like so. It's a support based on the daily closes here, and we haven't met this point yet, but you could make the case that this is a big falling wedge still, right? Like this, right? If we pull down this yellow line like this, let me actually make this line green as well, like this, and then you can see that we could be seeing a falling wedge here. And this is why I still think that if we do see a break to the upside, and we see a break clearly above the green resistance out of this falling wedge, then in this case, I could definitely entertain the idea to close all the shorts, obviously, and maybe put in a long position here and play the long up like this, because the target out of a big falling wedge like this would be all the way up here. But that has not happened yet, so this is only if we see a big reaction from the bulls. If the bulls step in a big way, we break above resistance, in that case I can say that I'm gonna do this. Right now I'm still in a short, but I am ready to close this short very quickly here if we do see the bulls show up. But yeah, my short position is currently in a small loss, as you can see there. Basically break even, but like 5% at loss currently, and I don't like taking big losses. So if we do see bigger losses here, I will just close it. And sometimes you have a losing trade, and that happens every now and then. And as you can see here, like, of course, if I have a losing trade, I will show it. I don't want to make it seem like I'm only doing wins all the time, but we have had basically only wins in the past few weeks. We had a few losses, but I would say that something like maybe 70 or 80% of the trades have been good trades, and then we had like 30% losses, and that's the way of trading. You cannot win every single trade. That's it's just not possible, right? Let's just zoom back one time here, because I want to show you that the daily close we got right there, all the way down there at 29.7, was actually the lowest daily close ever since back here, which was January 21. So I would have to say that obviously we are seeing something that is bearish. It's not good, right? Because we want to see the closes above these previous levels. So I think the bears are still in control. This is my this is definitely the bottom line for this video. The bears are in control. The bulls are the ones that have all the heavy lifting to do right now, because the downtrend is still going down, right? We're still below heavy resistance, lower lows, lower highs. So that's still true. And I know that if we were to see a big pump like this, then everyone will say, Carl, you were wrong. Well, the bulls or the bears are in control right now. That's a fact. We cannot deny that. But obviously things can change, and if the bulls come in here with some heavy volume, which we're not seeing right now, but if we do see heavy volume, break above resistance, then I am ready to change my view and say that we're gonna see the bulls step in. And look at this. I've been bearish ever since back here. Ever since 46K, I've been telling you the bears are in control. So everyone who have been following my videos, following my analysis, you guys have been making fantastic money by following me here. So guys, please leave a thumbs up down below right now if you appreciate my analysis here, because as always, I will give you the facts straight. I'm never gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna give you any fairy tales. If I see that the Bitcoin price is likely to head lower, I will tell you that. Actually, remember, I was the only YouTuber in the whole crypto space who were telling you we're bearish here. And I told you we're going to go down with a likelihood. That's why I put in this big short. I put in a huge short position here. And like I said, this short position went viral. Everyone was talking about it on YouTube. Everyone was talking about it on Twitter. Because I was the only one who was actually shorting Bitcoin here, and people are still coming up to me telling me like, "Carl, I remember when you shorted Bitcoin here. It was very cool." And that's because yes, you can make money when the Bitcoin price is going down and when the price is going up, and yeah, it's a big risk always to make a trade, but in a downtrend, it's less risky to put in a short. But as soon as we go into an uptrend, which can happen soon, that's when we're gonna start aligning our bias to the bullish side, and that's when we're going to look for entering into a bunch of long positions instead. And I mean, we did do a couple of long positions here also. It's just that in a downtrend, we want to look for short positions. Up here, we put in longs, remember, because we were in a bull trend. Right now, we're in a bear trend. We're looking for short positions, generally. But that's a lot of talking, and I think this video is already getting very long. But if you wanna take these trades, if you wanna make money by shorting and long in Bitcoin, you can go over to Pheemix and you can claim your $1,200 bonus. The link is down below. But more importantly, if you wanna learn how the platform works exactly, make sure to watch my Pheemix tutorial. It is popping up right there right now, and I will see you guys over there. Bye.